Templar has been corrupted in your... You've claimed a shrine. Your minions have entered battle. Bathu lost. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. One of your minions has unlocked an artifact. Click to activate it. Your minions are being attacked. Oculus lost. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Artifact activated. That was not the summoning stone, but it did contain a large reserve of gold.
Oh, there's no talking to these fiends!
Augur lost. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Underminer complete. A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your creatures are in combat. A juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Underminer complete. It's payday. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Oculus lost. Your minions fight the enemy. Your crypt is at corpse capacity, Underlord. Your minions have engaged the enemy. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Get in line! We've a fight on our hands!
An arcanist has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your vampire requires a fresh meal. Give him a prisoner before he begins to starve. Your minions are fighting the enemy. You've discovered a shrine.
Give us another!
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
You can beg me, but you can't.
Cultist lost. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
One of you!
A Warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your minions are under attack. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You found a neutral augur. A Juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Skarg lost. A construct has been completed. Your minions fight the enemy. An Arcanist has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
There they are.
Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Succubus lost. Your minions have entered battle. Your minions fight the enemy. You've claimed a shrine. You've identified an artifact. Your minion has unlocked a new artifact. Click to activate it. Your creatures are in combat. That was not the summoning stone, but it did contain a large reserve of gold. Bathu lost. A construct has been completed. Your minions are under attack.
Do your duty.
Underminer complete. Succubus lost. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Oculus lost. Underminer complete. Your minions fight the enemy. Your minions are under attack. Bathu lost. A minion has died. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Underminer complete.
To glorious death!
Your Underminer is under attack. Oculus lost. Your creatures are in combat. Hold the fort, Underlord. I need to take a whiz.
Filthy. Disgusting.
Your minions fight the enemy. A high guard has been converted in your torture chamber. You've claimed a shrine.
I didn't expect to die today!
A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your creatures are in combat. Oculus lost. One of your minions has unlocked an artifact. Click to activate it. Ha! This is it, Casita. Your patience has been rewarded. For here lies the summoning stone. Artifact activated. Click to claim the stone when you're ready to leave road. Or you may continue exploring for other hidden treasures. With the summoning stone, we shall journey to Mount Fistus itself. Only there will we find sufficient gold to reforge the Colossus and compel it to our cause. You leave road in even greater ruin than when you arrived. Well done, Casita. Road crumbles beneath the wheels of your war machine. Now nothing stands between us and Mount Fistus, where we shall amass the gold needed to reforge the Colossus. Onwards! Gilton, the golden gateway of Mount Fistus. How generous of them to mine out all that treasure. By this plentiful gold we shall reforge the Colossus and force it to fight for us. Welcome to Gilton, Casita. Now that we have the summoning stone, we must reforge the Colossus. To do so, you will need to gather 1,000,000 gold pieces and deposit them into the forge. Golden statues are also satisfactory, and there are plenty of Feastians just waiting to be melted down. Allow me to demonstrate with Mandalf the Gold. Ah, so satisfying. But these statues alone will not suffice. You'll need to mine, steal, and conjure your way to the vast sum that you require. The Duke's illegitimate son, Lord Sapphire, is leisurely mining this area and defends a substantial stockpile. I would recommend disrupting his operation to bolster your own collection efforts. You have at your disposal the Aureate Monolith. This construct has two functions. Its first is to create a golden aura that turns defeated minions to gold. Its second is far more exciting. You may click to activate it, causing it to absorb all gold from a nearby area, sending it directly to your vault. However, this will completely drain the monolith's power and will permanently destroy it. If you accidentally trigger this function, you may deactivate it with a second click before it completes. Do not forget your other tools: the transmutation potion, the blood money spell, and the ritual avarice as means to gather additional gold. In the meantime, there are some ready-made golden statues beside your dungeon core, just asking to be melted down. Pick them up and drop them into the forge. There's an excellent spot to test the Aureate monolith to the north of your dungeon core. Try building one upon the flashing tile. You've discovered an artifact. The Aureate monolith will transform anyone who is slain in its vicinity into a golden statue, which can then be mined for gold. It can also be activated to drain all gold from the surrounding area, including gold from tiles, the ground, statues, and even enemy vaults. However, Fool's Gold, created with the transmutation potion, cannot be drained. I know you'd rather pocket this gold than put it into the forge, but remember the bigger picture, Casita. A cultist has entered your dungeon. You've identified an artifact of workers. You've identified an artifact of gold. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. A Skark has entered your dungeon. Your minions have engaged the enemy. You've identified an artifact of gold. You've got another sin, you devil, you. Your minions have researched a sin for you. An Oculus has entered your dungeon. A shadow has entered your dungeon. Your minions fight the enemy.
Mining myself, but I have delicate hands. Here, see?
You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold. You have discovered a gateway. A Bafu has entered your dungeon.
Just because Outpost is under siege doesn't mean you should stop mining gold.
Gnarling lost. Obeying will force a minion to ignore their needs and work at an increased rate for a short time. Excellent for those periods of crunch. You are out of mana. Shadow lost.
We must avenge the destruction of our outpost.
I'd certainly enjoy watching them try. Your creatures are in combat. An augur has entered your dungeon. Your minions are under attack. You're out of gold, Underlord.
That's experimental. Damn thing.
The forge is at 1/10 capacity. A succubus has entered your dungeon. Underminer complete. Gnarling lost. You have discovered a gateway. It is payday here. You have claimed a gateway. Pathetic Chinese. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Think my skin.
Your minions are being attacked. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You're now at 2/10 capacity. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. You've identified an artifact of gold. You may use your lightning spell to tag golden statues as decorative, giving them a wonderful golden plinth and preventing your workers from mining them. You may then pick them up and place them in your dungeon, wherever you wish. May I recommend the burning fires of the Colossus Forge? The forge is filled up to 3/10 capacity.
Without the Heart of Gold, my artistic career would be in shambles.
Your Underminer is under attack. Your minions are under attack. The Beastmaster has entered your dungeon. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your minions fight the enemy.
Commence hostilities!
An incoming gaggle of enemies, Underlord. Underminer complete.
I did not build that outpost only for it to fall to this awful foe.
A witch doctor has entered your dungeon.
We must avenge the destruction of our outpost.
I'd certainly enjoy watching them try. Your minions are fighting the enemy. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your minions are in combat. You've identified an artifact of workers. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A crack crackpot has entered your dungeon. Crackpot lost. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Your dungeon is under attack. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your minions are in combat. Your dungeon core is under attack. I knew you adored gold, Casita, but that rate of acquisition was legendary. You have discovered a gateway. The forge is at 4/10 capacity. Your minions have entered battle. Your dungeon is under attack. Shadow lost. Your minions are in combat. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your Underminer is under attack. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord. Your minions have entered battle.
Alright, the outpost is fading. We need to rethink our strategy.
Gnarling lost.
We have lost an outpost, yes, but I possess patience. And the war is far from over.
Indeed. Their total and utter routing still awaits. Your minions are under attack. Your minions are under attack. Augur lost. Your minions are under attack. Oculus lost. Your minions are under attack. Your underminer is under attack. You have discovered a gateway. Your minions fight the enemy. You've discovered an artifact.
I know the outpost is under siege. Why don't you do something about it? I hazard to think what I could sculpt with all this gold.
Your minions are under attack. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Sacrifice is part of war, so let us celebrate our lost outpost with glorious chanson.
They do forge foolish emotional attachments to their objects, don't they? Your minions fight the enemy. A necromancer has entered your dungeon.
Do not dilly-dally and you shall return from this battle.
Their return is highly doubtful, I would say. Your minions are under attack. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. You have discovered a gateway. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? What have we here? An underlord with a core of gold? I would sculpt you and paint you, and compose chansons about you, if you were not a petty criminal here to seize our material.
Underlord, show this artisan that you too are adept in the art of sculpture, by plundering his golden statues.
Zut alors! I had so much to give.
I'm pleased to announce that Lord Sapphire is dead. Celebrate by plundering his golden statues. discovered an artifact. You cannot lock enough mana. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. You're at 5/10 capacity, halfway there. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Lost. Claimed a gateway. You've identified an artifact of gold. Now the forge is at 6/10 capacity. Carry on, Casita. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. Your minions are fighting the enemy. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Chanda has entered your dungeon. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Chanda lost. The forge is at 7/10 capacity. Your minions are under attack. succubus lost. The forge is almost ready. 8/10 capacity. You're at 9/10 capacity. Almost there. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. You have discovered a gateway. Chunder lost. Your minions are being attacked.
If our outpost falls, then you will not get paid. We must avenge the destruction of our outpost.
I'd certainly enjoy watching them try. Your minions fight the enemy. Construct complete. Your minions are fighting the enemy. You've identified an artifact of gold.
My troops? Trance as repugnant creatures.
Don't let them get away with such blasphemy. You've identified an artifact of workers. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. The forge is full. Well done, Casita. Now you can construct the Colossus. I shall afford you the honor. When you're ready to progress to the capital dungeon, click to activate the forge. You've identified an artifact of gold. You've discovered an artifact. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Behold, the last Colossus of the Aureate army of Fistus. It seems somewhat agitated. Then again, the Fistians did abandon it for centuries. It will require little incentive to assault the Duke's capital dungeon. Excellent work, Casita. Gilton no longer glitters, being the hollowed-out husk that it is. Their once loyal Colossus clearly perceives the new order of things. I look forward to witnessing the Duke's face when his golden warrior marches into the capital dungeon. Onwards! Icor, the capital dungeon, deep beneath Mount Fistus. A fitting tomb for this land. The heart of gold is near. You can almost taste it, can't you, Casita? Welcome to Icor, Casita. The heart of gold lies deep within the dungeon, inside a vault only the Colossus can breach. The Colossus is like the Orient monolith. It drains gold from the earth and nearby vaults, and turns the slain into golden statues. The jewel is guarded by the Duke of Fistus himself. To enter his throne room, you must destroy the inhibitors that power the defensive shield.
My family, my army, for once try and fight as one.
I discern a note of optimism in his tone. How delightfully misplaced.
I'm tired.
Underlord, defeat the Duke's defenses and lead the Colossus to the vault. As with Sentinels, the Colossus cannot be healed by conventional means. You must use the guild spell, or sprinkle it with gold. It can also traverse lava unharmed. The Colossus must remain intact if you are to claim the Heart of Gold. If it is destroyed, our conquest will be over. So it commences, Casita. Extinguish this volcano. Underminer complete.
I told you it would come to this, Papa. Did I not tell you this?
You have claimed a gateway.
Sylvius, now is not the time for debate.
You found a neutral cultist. A cultist has entered your dungeon.
This is what happens when you play with magic. Lower, my brother. The heart of gold is no more magical than your dear beard.
A Bathu has entered your dungeon. Underminer complete. A shadow has entered your dungeon.
Has anyone seen my battle almanac? I'd like to estimate our chances.
Erta, my daughter, we have more troublesome problems right now.
An Oculus has entered your dungeon. You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. A Skarg has entered your dungeon. You've got another sin to use, Underlord. A Beastmaster has entered your dungeon.
Tubal, my consort, I'm afraid our city, nay, our entire dukedom, will fall.
Do not despair, Karen, my wife. The battle is by no means decided, but I shan't make any promises.
You've discovered a perception shrine. Construct ready. A crackpot has entered your dungeon. Underminer complete. A new sin is available to you. You found a neutral succubus. You've claimed a perception shrine. You have discovered a gateway. You found a neutral chamber.
Mother Kairos and I against the intruder. I embrace those odds.
Kaleem, my son, embrace the odds, yes, but must you really embrace Mother Kairos?
Underminer complete. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your vault is emptier than your head. You do not have enough gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Is this the battle you always wanted, Suvius, my daughter?
Yes, and this foe shall break upon my bow like the ocean upon the rocks.
A necromancer has entered your dungeon. You've identified an artifact of gold.
when we were children, Lua? You little rascal! I remember when I pushed you in the caldera.
You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. A witch doctor has entered your dungeon. Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
Earthna, my daughter, do your arcane tomes reveal any ancestral wisdom at this time?
Let me see. Yes, if the celestial bodies align with an F4 swirling vortex within the ether at a precise harmonic resonance as specified in Appendix 24B of A Brief History of the Arcane, then we shall have a 7 in 1,000th chance of success.
You have claimed a gateway. You found a neutral witch doctor. Underminer complete.
Karen, my wife, whatever happens today, know that I could not have built this dukedom without you.
Nothing is going to happen today, save for us dousing this encroacher in lava.
We seem to have a bit of a cash flow problem. One of your minions has taken up tap dancing.
If the intruders have their way, I imagine it would look much as it did when our ancestors discovered it. And by that I mean a pile of rubble.
The city will stand. I cannot believe otherwise.
A succubus has entered your dungeon. Construct finished. Underminer complete. You've identified an artifact of gold.
Papa, you must join us so we can fight as one united front.
My dear, I am the Duke, not the Brigadier.
You found a neutral beast, Master. You have discovered a gateway. Your minions have entered battle.
Now look here, Duke. Your Royal Dukeship. What do I even call you? You may address me as your Royal Divine Lord and Duke, the all-righteous Cuban magnanimous of fistus.
Shadow lost. Build a larger vault, Underlord. Your minions are being attacked. Your minions are under attack!
Now I wish I'd taken that post in Uther's Landing.
Thou would rather have left your family to die?
You've claimed a perception shrine. Underminer complete! Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
It's not my fault that I'm here.
Your minions are under attack.
Is that the best you can do?
Get me off.
Underminer complete. You've discovered a manufacturing shrine.
There must be a clause in the Constitution that I can use against this attacker.
I doubt the invader would heed any rule you could name, my dear.
Your Colossus has been slain. The Colossus has been destroyed. Your journey is at an end, Casita. This was meant to be the Empire's tomb. Welcome to poor Casita. Gold lies deep within the dungeon. The Jew to end? As with sentinels, The Colossus cannot be healed by conventional means. You must use the guild spell, or sprinkle it with gold. Build a larger vault, Underlord. It can also traverse lava unharmed. The Colossus must remain intact if you are to claim the Heart of Gold. If it is destroyed, our conquest will be over. So it commences, Casita. Extinguish this volcano. You've claimed a perception shrine. You have discovered a gateway. Your mana is too low to lock. Construct finished. You cannot store more gold.
I told you it would come to this, Papa. Did I not tell you this?
Sylvius, now is not the time for debate.
You found a neutral cultist. A construct has been completed.
This is what happens when you play with magic. Lower, my brother. The Heart of Gold is no more magical than your dear beard.
Underminer complete. You found a neutral chunder. You have claimed a gateway. A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Has anyone seen my battle almanac? I'd like to estimate our chances.
Erta, my daughter, we have more troublesome problems right now.
You've identified an artifact of workers. A Skarg has entered your dungeon. Your minions have researched a sin for you. A Bafu has entered your dungeon. A Gnarling has entered your dungeon.
Tubal, my consort, I'm afraid our city, nay, our entire dukedom, will fall.
A Shadow has entered your dungeon.
Do not despair, Karen, my wife. The battle is by no means decided, but I shan't make any promises.
You've got another sin, you devil, you. Underminer complete. An Oculus has entered your dungeon. Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord. You've identified an artifact of gold. A Beastmaster has entered your dungeon. You've discovered a perception shrine.
Mother Kairos and I against the intruder. I embrace those odds.
You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers.
Kulim, my son, embrace the odds, yes, but must you really embrace Mother Kairos?
You found a neutral succubus.
More nightmares about those damned.
You've claimed a perception shrine. You've identified an artifact of gold. You have discovered a gateway. Underminer complete.
Is this the battle you always wanted, Suvius, my daughter?
Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Yes, and this foe shall break upon my bow like the ocean upon the rocks.
A necromancer has entered your dungeon. Your vault is empty. You do not have enough gold to do that. You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold. You found a neutral witch doctor. An augur has entered your dungeon.
Remember when we were children, Loa? You little rascal! I remember when I pushed you in the caldera.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. A succubus has entered your dungeon. You've identified an artifact of workers. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers.
Earthna, my daughter, do your arcane tomes reveal any ancestral wisdom at this time?
Let me see. Yes, if the celestial bodies align with an F4 swirling vortex within the ether at a precise harmonic resonance as specified in Appendix 24B of A Brief History of the Arcane, then we shall have a 7 in 1,000th chance of success.
Oculus lost. You have discovered a gateway. A crackpot has entered your dungeon. Your creatures are in combat. Shadow lost.
Karen, my wife, whatever happens today, know that I could not have built this dukedom without you.
Nothing is going to happen today, save for us dousing this encroacher in lava.
Scarred lost. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Gnarling lost. Your minions are in combat. Insufficient. You've identified an artifact of gold. Shadow lost. Wisdom juice ready. You've discovered a manufacturing shrine. Your minions are being attacked. Augur lost.
If the intruders have their way, I imagine it would look much as it did when our ancestors discovered it. And by that I mean a pile of rubble.
Your Colossus has been slain.
The city will stand. I cannot believe otherwise.
The Colossus has been destroyed. Your journey is at an end, Casita. This was meant to be the Empire's tomb, not yours. Try again, Underlord. Command the Colossus. Welcome to the Colossus. As with Sentinels, the Colossus cannot be healed by conventional means. You must use the guild spell, or sprinkle it with gold. It can also traverse lava unharmed. The Colossus must remain intact if you are to claim the Heart of Gold. If it is destroyed, our conquest will be over. So it commences, Casita. Extinguish this volcano. You've claimed the Perception Shrine. You have discovered a gateway. Underminer complete. You cannot store more gold. Replacement Earth complete.
I told you it would come to this, Papa. Did I not tell you this?
Sylvius, now is not the time for debate.
You have claimed a gateway. Replacement Earth complete. The gold vortex will allow your workers to deposit gold into it, which will then be magically transported to your nearest vault. Replacement Earth complete.
This is what happens when you play with magic. Lower, my brother. The heart of gold is no more magical than your dear beard.
Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Not enough lockable mana. You found a neutral cultist. A Narving has entered your dungeon.
Has anyone seen my battle almanac? I'd like to estimate our chances.
Erta, my daughter, we have more troublesome problems right now.
Construct complete. You've identified an artifact of workers. Construct complete. A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Tubal, my consort, I'm afraid our city, nay, our entire dukedom, will fall.
Do not despair, Karen, my wife. The battle is by no means decided, but I shan't make any promises.
who has entered your dungeon. You found a neutral chunder. A new sin has been researched. A Skarg has entered your dungeon. Underminer complete.
Mother Kairos and I against the intruder. I embrace those odds.
Kaleem, my son, embrace the odds, yes, but must you really embrace Mother Kairos?
Your minions have researched a sin for you. A shadow has entered your dungeon. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. You've discovered a perception shrine. A crackpot has entered your dungeon. Your alchemy lab cannot store any more potions. You've received a new sin. Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
Crunchy.
Is this the battle you always wanted, Suvius, my daughter?
You've identified an artifact of gold.
Yes, and this foe shall break upon my bow like the ocean upon the rocks.
A necromancer has entered your dungeon. Wisdom juice ready. An oculus has entered your dungeon. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Remember when we were children, Noah? You little rascal. I remember when I pushed you in the caldera.
Wisdom juice ready. You do not have enough gold. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your units have been blessed with experience. Wisdom juice ready. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. An augur has entered your dungeon.
Earthna, my daughter, do your arcane tomes reveal any ancestral wisdom at this time?
Let me see. Yes, if the celestial bodies align with an F4 swirling vortex within the ether at a precise harmonic resonance as specified in Appendix 24B of A Brief History of the Arcane, then we shall have a 7 in 1,000th chance of success.
We seem to have a bit of a cash flow problem. You have insufficient gold. You have insufficient funds to do that. Wisdom juice ready. A witch doctor has entered your dungeon. Underminer complete.
Karen, my wife, whatever happens today, know that I could not have built this dukedom without you.
Nothing is going to happen today, save for us dousing this encroacher in lava.
You do not have enough gold to do that. You've identified an artifact of workers. You've discovered a perception shrine. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. You've claimed a perception shrine. You do not have enough gold. You have claimed a gateway.
If the intruders have their way, I imagine it would look much as it did when our ancestors discovered it. And by that I mean a pile of rubble.
The city will stand. I cannot believe otherwise.
A construct has been completed. You do not have enough gold to do that. Your vault is emptier than your head.
Papa, you must join us so we can fight as one united front.
My dear, I am the Duke, not the Brigadier.
You've identified an artifact of workers. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers.
Now look here, Duke. Your Royal Dukeship. What do I even call you? You may address me as your Royal Divine Lord and Duke, the all-righteous Dubo Magnanimous of Fistus.
you have insufficient funds to do that? You have claimed a gateway.
Now I wish I'd taken that post in Uther's Landing.
Thou would rather have left your family to die?
You do not have enough gold to do that. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
There must be a clause in the Constitution that I can use against this attacker.
I doubt the invader would heed any rule you could name, my dear.
You found a neutral witch doctor. Construct complete. You do not have enough gold to do that.
Taste my
Is chaos a necessary evil of peace, do you think?
Chaos and peace, a repeating cycle? You might be onto something, my son.
Your vault is empty. Wisdom juice ready. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord.
I do hope this is not the end of my rule.
If it is, Fistus will emerge stronger with a new leader. For I, Suvius Magnanimous, will take up the mantle of Duchess.
You've discovered an artifact. Wisdom juice ready. You've claimed the Perception Shrine.
Lower your strength with a pickaxe serves us well.
You've discovered a manufacturing.
Hey, bet you wish you'd put in some elbow grease now, eh? Instead of messing about with that art of gold.
You've identified an artifact of gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Wisdom juice ready. Wisdom juice ready. Your creatures are in combat.
Erdna, there must be something thou can do as to Mount Fistus to improve our chances.
A succubus has entered your dungeon.
Not unless you want me to bury the dukedom in 50 feet of volcanic ash.
You've claimed a manufacturing shrine. You've not got 2 coins to rub together, Underlord. Mine more gold. Your minions require a larger layer.
Karen, I realize now that I have not yet composed my last will and testament.
Well then, I suppose thou wishest to borrow my quill, dost thou?
A construct has been completed. You do not have enough gold to do that.
When the battle is over, we shall erect statues of those that defended this city. That is, if we have enough gold left.
The worship of icons is something this city could stand to lose.
Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. It appears they have imprisoned many minions. Release them, Underlord, and revel in the city's sacking consequences. Your alchemy lab cannot store any more potions. Prophecy will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area. allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies.
If only we were prepared, we could have vanquished this fiend long before it reached our door.
But that would have meant opening our doors, and you know how I despise drafts blowing through the city.
Your vault is emptier than your head. Wisdom juice ready. A Chanda has entered your dungeon. Wisdom juice ready. Underminer complete.
When this is all over, you and me, brother, need to have a wee talk about who we procure gold.
Wisdom juice ready.
If we're both still alive, then yes, most certainly.
Your minions are being attacked. Your minions fight the enemy.
It seems by my estimations that we should have built more inhibitors.
Erden, did thou learn nothing from the last war? Inhibitors does not win battles.
Skarg lost. We're out of mana. Your minions are under attack.
The wolf! I can't hold back the tide!
I have enacted a new law. Any faceless intruders entering this city shall be extinguished immediately.
You're out of gold, Underlord.
Oh, a fine policy, my dear. If a little belated.
Payday has come again. An Inquisitor has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
Hey!
You do not have enough gold. Underminer complete.
I have asked Mother Kairos to kindly aid us in our battle.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
Alas, my son and his affair with Mother Kairos.
A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Good morning, Underlord.
Your vault is empty. Your minions are under attack. Shadow lost. Insufficient mana. You've discovered a shrine. Your minions are being attacked. Minion lost.
Hey!
You have discovered a gateway. Chunder lost. Your minions are under attack. Underminer complete. Your vault is empty.
Rising! The suffocation of the earth with pestilence!
A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your vampires are unhappy because they have no food. Fill your prison with tributes before they begin to eat your minions. Beastmaster lost. Your minions have entered battle. Shadow lost. You do not have enough gold to do that. Your Underminer is under attack. Underminer complete. Not enough good. Your minions have entered battle. You have discovered a gateway. Construct ready. Your minions are in combat. Construct finished. Bathu lost. Your Underminer is under attack. You've discovered a shrine. Your minions are under attack. Augur lost. You've discovered a shrine. Your minions are being attacked. A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Edna, my daughter, the darkness approaches your beloved archives.
Well, jolly good. You do know I'm an organist, not an assassin. Oh well, here goes. I cannot defy the laws.
Lady Edna is gone. Let us hope the volcano does not explode in her absence.
My daughter, interloper, shall suffer my revenge.
You've discovered a manufacturing shrine. Your minions fight the enemy. Gnarling lost. Your dungeon is under attack. Payday has come again. Bathu lost. Your minions have engaged the enemy. You've discovered a perception. Oculus lost. Your dungeon is under attack. Your minions are being attacked. Gnarling lost. Oculus lost. Your minions are in combat. Chanda lost.
Let go. Oh, damn.
Claustrophobic corpses beg you to build a larger crypt. Your minions are in combat.
Even the gods need rest.
Underminer complete. Your minions are in combat. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Your gateways are unable to attract more minions. A juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Insufficient mana. An Inquisitor has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your minions are rebelling, Underlord. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A witch doctor has left your dungeon. A juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your creatures are in combat. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You're out of gold, Underlord. A Templar has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A Juggernaut has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your minions are in combat. An Inquisitor has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Chanda lost.
Someone bring me another
stringy.
Cultist lost. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your vampire requires a fresh meal. Give him a prisoner before he begins to starve. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Gnarling lost. Underminer complete. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Your creatures are in combat. You've discovered a perception shrine. Underminer complete. Bafu lost. You have destroyed all the gateways. Now they're on their own. Your minions are dying, Underlord. Your minions are under attack. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your minions are being wiped out.
You got some strength in you. I think you want a bad miner, eh?
Your minions are dropping like flies. If only he knew the extent of your cavernous domain. Underminer complete. You've claimed a manufacturing shrine.
Dig me a worthy grave.
Lord Lower is now even lower to the ground than he was before. Stone Knight production has ceased. Your minions are in combat.
Lower, my brother, don't leave me. Stand tall.
These minions are making me mad!
Watch it! I'm very volatile. Pardon me, beer.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. Your minions are in combat. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
I just need to sit down for a minute.
You've claimed the manufacturer. Your minions are being attacked. Scarred lost. Build a larger vault, Underlord. Your minions fight the enemy. Shadow lost. Your minions are under attack. Your vaults cannot store any more gold. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
This battle is drawn out and epic. Just what I wanted. My life force. It is ebbing away into nothingness.
Lady Suvius is dead. Not a particularly effective bodyguard, was she?
Silvius, my daughter! You'll pay for this, you despicable creature!
A ghoul has risen in your grip. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You cannot store more gold. A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A vanguard has been converted in your torture chamber. A minion has been converted in your torture chamber. A huntress has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your gateways have attracted as many minions as they can. Claim more to entice more into your dungeon. A high guard has been converted in your torture chamber. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. You've claimed a perception shrine. You've found a neutral shadow. Construct finished. Revelation will reveal everything your enemy can see for a short time.
My son and son of Mount Fistus, avenge your prior defeat.
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Foul creation. You've harmed my family and Mother Kairos herself. Your ravagement is at an end.
A minion has died.
If it is my time, then I accept the will of our mother. I return to you, Mother Kairos.
Lord Kalim's faith in nature was clearly misplaced.
Kalim, my son, at one with Mother Kairos as he always wanted, I fancy.
Your minions are being wiped out. Skarg lost. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. Shadow lost. Your creatures are in combat. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Nice and cozy.
Not enough lockable mana. Your minions are fighting the enemy. You've discovered a shrine. Bafu lost. Your creatures are in combat. The last inhibitor has been destroyed. The defensive shield is down. Begin your assault on the Duke's throne room.
Let's open you up.
By the grace of gold, I know what I must do.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
You came for the heart of gold? Well, you'll have to go through my heart to get it.
How fortuitous. That was our very intention. Demolish him, Underlord. The Duke is debilitated. Nothing lies between you and the heart of gold but your own covetous hand. When you're ready to claim victory, order the Colossus towards the vault door using rally flag. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Build a larger vault, Underlord. Your minions are in combat. Your minions are being attacked. Your creatures are in combat. Icor burns. The entire land of fistus burns. And the last Colossus of the Orient army does what it was created to do. The heart of gold is yours, Casita.
Where am I? Am I dead? Are you Kara, Golden One?
Do you desire a golden duke in your dungeon? I leave you now, Casita, with the golden hoardings of the land of feasters. Defend them with your life, for I shall accept nothing less than your life if they are purloined by the Empire. Now, return home, and wield the Heart of Gold to sate your Heart of Gold. Well done, Underlord.